Hey, what's happening? This is Angelo again, just dropping you a word about the National Brain Tumor Society and an update with Team Republic, letting you know what's going on. Got four awesome events coming up soon, including one just around the corner tomorrow. All of these are craft beer related, so those of you that are beer lovers, love a good beer, I thought I'd drop you a line, let you know. And the proceeds from some of these events and kegs go directly to helping with research, education, and ultimately a cure for brain tumors right here in Portland, Oregon. So, first of all, I wanted to tell you about tomorrow's event that we've got coming up, and that is with Gigantic Brewing. We'll have Gigantic owner brewmaster Ben Love on hand at Bailey's Tap Room in downtown Portland. Bailey's is one of Portland's finest craft beer establishments, probably I'd say the best one in Southwest Portland. They feature over 20 taps of craft beer, as well as a pub upstairs that's open, not full time, but they have the upper lip upstairs, which features a handful of amazing beers as well. Bailey's also features an assortment of craft bottles. And tomorrow, 5 o'clock, Thursday, July 16th, Bailey's is going to feature, like I said, Ben Love from Gigantic Brewing. And he's going to be tapping a very special Firkin, which is a amazing type of beer, which comes in a non-force carbonated container where you hammer the bung head in and the beer comes directly off. So it's a very limited special release of their Solid. It's an American hoppy wheat ale. It's kind of emulating a style of the Three Floyds Dreadnought, which has been a very popular beer over the past decade or so from Three Floyds. We're going to have that beer tapped by Mr. Ben Love himself at 5 p.m. So Bailey's located at 213 Southwest Broadway, right here in Portland. And all the proceeds from this Firkin keg are going directly to the National Brain Tumor Society. Another event that we have coming up soon is on Monday the 20th over at Roscoe's Pub. That's located at 8105 Southeast Stark Street in the beautiful Montevilla neighborhood. Roscoe's is another one of Portland's finest craft beer establishments. They've got a ridiculous amount of awesome beers, ever rotating taps, bottles, and they're located next door to one of my favorite sushi spots, which you can order right there, and they have their own food that's pretty awesome too, right in Roscoe's. We're going to be featuring some beers from Worthy Brewing that night, including a very special keg of Worthy's Imperial IPA. This is a beer that's about 8.5% alcohol, a whopping 85 IBU, and it features, as Worthy likes to put it, uh, well, this beer is very hopped, and as they say, they they dry hopped the bejesus into this beer. So you're gonna get a lot of really awesome aromatic hops from Nugget, Centennial, Crystal, Horizon, Cascade, Santium, Sterling hops. Really cool. Worthy's from Bend, Oregon, and they're part of the up and coming craft breweries. Actually, they came out of the gate pretty strong. They are part of the Oregon State University's hop development program for their agricultural program. Uh, owner Roger Worthington has been a huge advocate in hop development through his Indie Hops program, and we're really excited to have them on board with us. We'll have local representative Rick Nickerson in the house, who Rick has been involved in the Portland craft beer community for quite a while, and we just love him. So that event's going down Starts at 6 o'clock until 9 o'clock, and that's when there'll be lots of giveaways, prizes, and all the proceeds from this worthy double IPA are going to the National Brain Tumor Society. So that should be a lot of fun. Also coming up, not too far off, on the 30th of the month, we've got Good Life Brewing over at the Beer Mongers. We have a very special firkin of their Sweet As, which is described as a Pacific ale. It's a hoppy wheat ale, and not too dissimilar in some ways, as the description reads, from the gigantic solid, but flavor-wise, quite a bit unique and different. And they use a hop bursting hop approach where they just add a ass pile of hops into it at one juncture in the boil, and it's pretty amazing for those of you that like a nice aromatic, not too bitter hoppy beer that's really drinkable and approachable, not too high in alcohol, just a nice light, almost like a wheat pale ale. We're going to have that on Firkin, and that beer is the Firkin edition of this that we're going to be featuring has a unique blend of hops that's not going to be featured in any of their other versions of this Sweet As brew. So you can pick up the regular Sweet As in cans around the Pacific Northwest. Good Life Brewing from Bend is also one of my favorite breweries. They're one of the coolest up-and-coming breweries around Oregon, and love them a lot. I'm really excited about that. Again, that's coming up on the 30th at the Beer Mongers. I'm actually going to meet with Chris from Good Life, and the Beer Mongers is located at 1125 Southeast Division Street, right here in Southeast Portland, Oregon. And one of my favorite beer bars in all of Oregon. I actually pull a few shifts there and really enjoy hanging out there. It kind of feels like Cheers to me, because I feel like it's one of those pubs where everyone knows your name. It's a friendly, welcoming pub with really affordable craft beers, an extensive bottle selection, all kept under ultraviolet protection and in coolers, so you know that you're getting a good beer. The owner, Sean Campbell, and manager Chris Tappan are very selective about the beers that they carry and how they handle those beers, so you know you're getting something good. And it's always a rotating selection of taps on their 8 beers on draft. So check that out, the Firkin of Sweet As from Good Life on the 30th. And again, all the proceeds from this Firkin keg are going to the National Brain Tumor Society, a not-for-profit organization developed and dedicated to education, research, and ultimately a cure for brain tumors. The walk is coming up. The Portland National Brain Tumor Society walk is coming up August 1st. That's a Saturday, kicking off at 8:30 in the morning from Pioneer Courthouse Square, downtown Southwest Portland, Oregon. It's a walk, run, or ride event where you can take it at your own pace. Some people like to bicycle the event, race the event. Some people like to jog it. Some people like to just walk it or stroll it, and that's probably what my team and I are going to do. I'm very proud to say that my team so far has been able to raise $7,700, which of our new goal, $10,000, which we've set the bar pretty high. We've raised 77% of that, obviously. So make sure to click on the links that I'm providing on the page and sign up, donate, participate in the walk. We've got prizes and other incentives for people, but the ultimate incentive is to bring awareness to brain tumors and to find a cure. So show your support and love for those of us afflicted with brain tumors. and let's get this gravy train rolling. Now, one more event that I think is going to be really cool. It's probably one of the awesomest events of them all, to a degree, probably because I myself and John Beebe from the National Brain Tumor Society had a hand in, is, excuse me, I had that one held back for a bit. The Westmoreland Sellwood Brew Festival, which is happening after the event, but there's still a very special beer from this event that's happening in Sellwood, in Portland, Oregon, far southeast, and that's U-Brew, also known as Unicorn Brewing, is located at 6237 Southeast Milwaukee Avenue. They're open daily from 11 to 7 p.m. It's a cool place where you can purchase a vast array of brewing supplies and also get educated on how to brew and learn to brew on a professional brew system, along with brewmaster Jason Webb, who has many years of experience dating back to his days with the now defunct Saxer Brewing Company. Jay, as I like to call him, got together with John and myself, and we developed a brew for this event, for which all the proceeds from this beer are going to the National Brain Tumor Society. It's a beer which we came up with a specific recipe that we wanted. The beer is called Grain Brain, and it is a summer session peach apricot ale. That's a mouthful, but it's a light brew that's brewed with Pilsner 2-row malt. It's going to be a really light, easy, approachable session beer, like 5% alcohol. It's got a nice, light 40 IBU hop, mostly aroma hop, but just enough hops, not too much to overwhelm. So it's one you can have more than one of. There should be about 4 kegs of that beer on tap at the Westmoreland Sellwood Brew Fest. And that's taking place, let me tell you that, on Friday and Saturday, August 7th and 8th at the brewery. They're actually going to close down the back parking lot of U-Brew, a.k.a. Unicorn Brewing, and feature beers from the neighborhood, Westmoreland, Sellwood, such as 13 Virtues, formerly known as Philadelphia's, lots of other ones. So make sure to check that out. It's going to be awesome. All these breweries and venues, I'm very thankful for their support. Hopefully, if you're a craft beer lover like I am and have been, you will come out and show some love for the National Brain Tumor Society while quenching your thirst for good beer. But we'd really also like you to show your support by joining the walk on the August 1st, like I said, at 8:30 from Pioneer Courthouse Square. If you can't join the walk, or if you can, in addition to that, really would appreciate your donation. We'd like you to donate on behalf of Team Brew Public, but if you can't, if you'd just like to donate in general, sign up, give. You can give anonymously. You can give and get your name on the honor roll. It doesn't matter if you want to give just $1 or you'd like to max out and give a ridiculous Koch brothers, Walton family amount. We'd take it. We want to find a cure for brain tumors as soon as possible. So that's about all that I have to say. This is only my second take, and I was able to get all that information in there pretty succinctly and correctly, as I believe it to be. As more information comes in, I'll let you know. But make sure to check out all these cool beer events. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen. And I'm leaving the link on the page along with this video. And make sure to click it and give. And that's it. Thank you so much. God bless and peace.